Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I thought that I would do one of my favorite deep conditioning treatments on my hair. We are all stuck in this quarantine and there really is no excuse for anyone to be taking the time to put in the work and deep condition and steam and just let your hair kind of chill. But typically I do deep condition my hair about 2 times a week. I think that I get the best results and my curls look 110% perfect when I deep condition my hair, and when my deep conditioner is super hydrating and just gives me all the nutrients that I need. I am going to be using one of my favorite products. It's Curlsmith. What I did do is I did prep my hair. One of the things it does say in the directions is that you should apply it onto your scalp and then kind of work it through your hair and detangle your hair. That doesn't work for my hair. My hair is pretty curly, but I do have big curls, so you would think it would be easy, but it isn't. What I did find that works for me is using a brush to just lightly detangle my hair as I go, and after that I have great slip through my hair. So that is something I would recommend doing with this product, just to make sure your hair is nice and detangled before you go in with the second product. This you would end up putting on top of the primer, so it's kind of a 2-for-1 kind of deal. This actually is also really good. It makes your hair feel just super clean afterwards. It doesn't feel dry. I guess that is what the primer is doing. It's kind of preserving all your oils and all those nutrients in your hair as you wash your hair. So this stuff is great. Now guys, this stuff, I don't know if it is a Hispanic thing, but I love anything that has like minty feeling, especially on your scalp. It makes you feel clean. It makes you feel just, I don't know, so good for some reason. This stuff has all of that, and this brand is vegan. So 2 thumbs up to everything that they're doing. I am obsessed with this entire brand, the entire line. You guys need to have it. It is on the pricier side. I mean, I did pick this up at, where did I pick this up? Ulta. Ulta is where I ended up picking this up. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a mask. I typically like to use everything from a line. I like to see the results at the finish line, just to kind of see if there's a difference when you use other products with certain deep conditioners, other products with your stylers. I just like to play around with it. Okay guys, so we're just gonna dive in and get started. My hair obviously is pre-washed with all the products that I had told you about. Kind of what we're left with. I don't know if you can see, my hair already looks shiny with using all those products, but we will see what it looks like after the deep conditioner. I typically like to make sure my hair is saturated with water and then apply my deep conditioner. I just feel like it gives me best results. I also like to steam my hair for about 15 to 20 minutes. That is optional, but I like to tell my clients when I'm recommending them to deep condition their hair is you have to think of it as your face. When you're getting a facial, they're steaming your face, they're getting all the gunks and then the stuff out of your face. The same kind of applies for your hair. If you're not steaming your hair and kind of opening up those hair follicles to allow these deep conditioners to seep in and do its job, you'll see results, but you would see more results if you actually took the time to steam your hair. So I'm definitely going to end up doing that. I am going to part my hair. There's no typical way or perfect way to do this. I typically just part it, and I will just use my water bottle, my Demon brush. I'm just going to, my curls were already starting to form, so I'm just gonna comb that out, take out any little clumps that may have formed. Now we have a nice smooth surface again. This is the product. So I like my deep conditioner to be pretty saturated. So my deep conditioner to be pretty saturated. My hair is to be pretty saturated with the deep conditioner. Okay, got it. Now I'm just going to rake this through my hair, and I try to make sure I get every strand. So I kind of rake this in like I would my product. I'm a little weird like that just because I feel like I can feel my way through my hair if I missed anything. My driest areas are right up here. Just a little side note, guys, you don't realize it, but the pollution and water and just the everyday life tends to dry out the top of our hair more than other parts of our hair. So we have to give this area just a little more love. To be really honest, I feel that, how many ounces is in this? I mean, it's an 8-ounce jar. I am going to link the price point for this. I do think for the type of mask that it's worth every penny. But let me know if you guys want to see other alternatives, cheaper alternatives that kind of give you similar results. I know not everyone can afford these kind of expensive products. There's so many products out in the market. I can definitely do a video on deep conditioners that are a little more affordable. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of my hair and I will be right back. Working on my clients from home, a lot of the people that used to come to me really didn't know kind of the basics on how to care for their hair. I think hair is such a difficult thing for a lot of people, and I think it's our job to educate and help you guys kind of manage your hair or learn how to do even the simplest things. So I definitely decided in that moment that I wanted to dedicate some time to just educate people because it's super important. I think that your hair is such a statement, and if you don't know how to care for it, you know, there's so many people that feel not pretty, just, you know, look at other people and say, you know, I wish my hair looked like that, or I wish I looked like that. And you want to look like yourself, and at the end of the day you have to feel confident. And I think the only way that you can do that is by experimenting with your hair. And guess what, guys? Trial and error. You're only going to find out if you know how to do something or if you enjoy how to do something by trying it.
Like, it's so dry right in here. It's crazy how dry I get there.
So I definitely have been trying to grow out my hair. It's been a difficult journey. I got a bad dye job about a year ago, and I don't want to say it was a bad dye job. It wasn't a bad dye job. It just, I decided to go really light, and I sometimes forget that my olive skin tone doesn't look right with certain hair colors. So it just didn't look right, and I feel like my curls were definitely affected a lot. And I decided to just grow it out as much as I can and go gradually cutting what was blonde till I got to my natural color. And then I just threw in some highlights on my natural base, so that way I can just kind of rock my natural hair color. I think for so many years I didn't, and I figured this was the time. I have been on this journey for quite some time, so I figured, why not go natural? Sorry guys, this angle does not suit my face.
I'm just going to, like I said, steam my hair.
Okay guys, so I thought I would show you what steamer I use. It's actually one of my favorites. It's the Curdo. If you can really see it. It has these little teeth, so it helps you rake through your hair. You get through your hair pretty quickly. You fill this up with water, and honestly you can either finish up this one little thing of water, or you can refill it and use it as many times as you want. I usually try to fill it twice.
Try to focus a lot on your ends because this is the oldest part of your hair. So you want to make sure you're giving that as much steam so that the deep conditioner can do its job in that area.
Okay guys, so I have rinsed off my deep conditioner, and honestly this for me is usually like the true test. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell all the shine that's happening right now, and I haven't even put any products into it. This is kind of what I'm left with, and I have crazy shine. and it's all due to these incredible products. I mean, there are so many other products that do this exact same thing, but this is usually my go-to. This is the one that I kind of always reach. Definitely, you know, let me know if you guys want to see a few more of my favorite deep conditioners, and even kind of like clarifying shampoos. I feel like that's something super important. I do tell a lot of my clients, if you don't have a healthy scalp, have the healthiest hair. I'm such a firm believer in that. So that way, if you're trying to grow your hair, if you're trying to just start on your curly journey, if you know your hair is super oily, I feel that when you're taking care of your scalp, it definitely makes such a difference. And using a good clarifying shampoo is super important. So definitely comment below and let me know what you guys think. So much more information that I want to share with you guys, and the only way you're gonna is by subscribing. So definitely subscribe. Bye guys.